2002 UK Healthcare Boys Sweet 16 basketball tournaments. Proud to announce with us today is the champions, George Rogers Clark Cardinals. We have Coach Josh Cook. We have players, Aiden Sloan, Jerome Morton, and Sam Parrish. Tanner Walton. Coach?
Where do I start? You know, at the end of the day, it's, I can tell you the last, 24 hours. It's been a grind. Our guys, the toughness they showed, and just sticking together. I mean, you're asking 16, 15, 17, 18-year-old kids to stay together through all the goods and the bads and the way things are nowadays with social media and the way people want it. When you really have success, you better have thick skin, because there's going to be a lot of people talk. There'll be a lot of people who try to pull you away, try to pull you back down. And you got to make a choice of what's most important. It's a good speech, Jerome. You need to listen. You got to decide what's most important. Is it about you? Is it about us? And these guys made a decision. It's about us. And at the end of the day, if you ever want to learn life lessons, you got to sacrifice. And if you sacrifice in the end, you will be rewarded. And that's why we're state champions.
Questions right here in front.
This one's for Tanner and Aiden. You guys get to do what no one at Clark County has done since 1951, and that's graduate as defending state champions. What does this win mean to you?
This just means everything. This is once in a lifetime experience. No one, every kid dreams of this, to grow up and play on just that court, not only just play but win, and it's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to put it into words right now. It's just a lot of emotions, and actually it's still sinking in that we're state champs. But like he said, I think it's like his dream just to play at Rupp. You know, most people don't make it out of district region to actually win it. I mean, who gets to feel that? So we're really overloaded right now.
Right here on the end.
Josh, when you're number one, you have that target on your back all season. I'm curious, do you feel more relief or joy right now?
It's joy, man. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I can't tell you, I mean, I'm 38 years old, and I've dreamed about this. I mean, honestly, I have. I mean, I played it over my head. I've even played the things I want to say if this moment was to happen. I mean, you coach want to do this. I'm from Eastern Kentucky. I'm from about as east as it possibly can go. I'm from a little area called Dragon. I'm proud where I'm from. But I went and chased a dream, and that's the same thing these guys do. At the end of the day, you got to make sacrifices. My wife is, I thank her, I thank my daughter. They're extremely supportive. But at the end of the day, man, I can't say enough about these guys. It just 24 hours of just pure toughness playing together and grinding out wins. And we like to score, we score 84 points a game, and I think we've been scoring half of that. So, but defense wins championships. You guard, you'll figure it out.
Question about.
Hey, Josh, back here. I remember last year, after you guys were eliminated, I reached out because this team was so young, and I feel like it was just straight unfinished business heading into this year. Going back to when you were walking off the court last season to where you are at right now, how do you just put all of it together, and how proud are you of these guys?
Well, it's funny you say that, because like I've been getting so many texts that my phone is like almost in crash mode, and I can't accept calls. So I'm trying to delete a bunch of stuff, and that's why all the pictures from last year in the Elite Eight, the one where Jerome hugs me, the one where Aiden hugs me, and Jerome breaks down. And I got a chance to see that today, and it was a chance for me to make sure that in my mind, I wanted to do everything in my heart and in my body, and I push, I scream, I holler, I'm intense. My face gets red, which I can't help, it just does. But I just want to do everything in my power to make sure I give these guys the best opportunity possible. And for me, as a coach, that's all I can do, and I think that's why guys want to play here and play for us.
For the players, I mean, you guys won in style most of the season, won about 20, 30 points, but the way you had to win these 4 games, the way you had to win specifically the last 2, 3, does that make it more rewarding knowing that defense essentially won you guys championships?
I'll start it. Yeah, I mean, the whole season we were smacking everybody, and I think that was fun because it got us our top ranking, but the games like this are what prove it. So it might seem more deserving, but it's just proving what we already knew, and that's that we were on top the whole time.
Throne, you were scuffling this week a little bit. You had a good first game, but then it was, everything was hard to get for you. But it seemed like in the second half, you found a little something. What was it like getting through the struggles this week and finishing it off tonight?
I trust my team. We got Tanner, Aiden, Sam, Trent, Ray, everybody here. Everybody can do something. That's what's good about this team. We all can go. And I'm just glad that my team was trusting me and kept feeding me the ball even though I was missing. But I know I trust them and they trust me.
Question right here.
Talk a little strategy, Coach. Down 5 there in the fourth, that half-court trap. That's something you kind of had in your back pocket. I hadn't seen that from you guys this season, really.
We've been holding it. We were hoping, we were waiting, and we talked about early and said if we can get in the second half and we can start changing defenses, we thought that would give us just because it's just a point of preparation. You don't have a lot of time to prepare, and and if you can have a chance to mix up your Ds, we kind of learned that, I guess, honestly, in the Lexington Catholic tournament when we played Ballard and they had us down early and we come back and took the lead and got them in the second half and started changing defenses. It's a game changer because there's not a lot of adjustment. You can't go into halftime and fix it. So for us to be able to hold on to a few things for the second half was tremendous. And that guy like Sammy Hernandez, who understood completely what he wanted to do, whose number isn't always called some games, but come in and it was tremendous on top of that. It's like it's like a 1-3-1 half-court trap in its odd way with certain principles with Trent in the back. But it worked.
Right here.
This is for Aiden, Tanner, and Jerome. Has it truly set in yet that you're a state champion? I know when the buzzer went off, everybody was grabbing each other, throwing the ball. Just like, what was that moment like, and does it still feel surreal at this point?
Nah, not for real. I was just happy that the seniors won, that the seniors got to go out on a bang. I was really happy to win it for my boy Stan Bands. Shout out Stanley. You know what I'm saying? We're bringing it back to the city. Yeah.
Yeah.
They are who they are, guys.
Just remember that they are who they are, and that's what I love about them. I'm gonna let them always be them, and they need to express their personalities and be who they want to be. And you're getting a real taste of what I get to deal with every day. And it's a lot of fun.
Coach, we've talked with regards to previous questions about mental toughness and dealing with things that have been dealt before when times get tough. Warren Central had comebacks in each of their 3 games in the second half. Do you think today's earlier game with Lincoln County sort of gave you an edge in handling that well?
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna do a little coaching. Focus up. Come on, this is the last one. This is your last interview for a little while. Let's focus up. Let's make it a good one. Still coaching, you know what I mean? So the past few games, they definitely, third quarter is tremendous runs. And they made a run in the third quarter on us again. And it's a belief of what they do. They run that offense over and over, and they screen and turn, and they're waiting basically for you to make a mental mistake. And when they do, they get confidence off it, and they start going and start playing. And so at the end of the day, I thought we were the first team I thought that really had something in the back pocket to counter it. And then when we made a run back, it put us back in the situation we needed to be. And so, but credit to them, they've had to go through a tough road to get there, and they're a heck of a basketball team. They got all kinds of guys that do a lot of good things, and their coach does a great job. So credit to them for being in that situation.
On that note, guys, we're going to let Jason got one.
Hey, that was a pretty gutsy pass you made to Trent on that alley-oop there toward the end. You got that 3-point play. I don't know how much you remember it, but just curious what you saw there, and if you had any hesitation there.
What I saw is 2 guys double team me. Tanner was in the middle, and the guy stepped up on Tanner. And there's nobody back there with my athletic 6'8" big man. So I just threw it to the sky, and I knew he was going to get it because he's been doing it for the last 2 seasons. So it wasn't that gutsy, it was just what we do.
On that note, I think let's let these guys get back and celebrate with their teammates. Coach, congratulations on a wonderful state.
Hey, God bless y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, thank y'all. You know what I'm saying?